What's up, everyone? Welcome to Tech You Should Know. If you're like me, you're obsessed with technology, but with gadgets and new inventions being released every day, it's hard to keep track of everything out there. In today's video, we're going to be counting down some of the tech that could be used to contain the spread of viruses on a global scale. With the latest coronavirus spreading and creating over 70,000 cases, we don't want to add to any fears, so please make sure you check official sources for the latest news on the current outbreak. Before we begin, make sure you stick around till the end to see a piece of tech you've definitely never seen before. And don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up to date with all of our future videos. Number 5. Thermal scanners. With the virus going global, what can airports do to help prevent the spread of viruses? Some airports have rushed to install thermal scanners that can scan travelers for high temperatures as they make their way through the airport. The latest virus has spread globally from its original point in Wuhan, China, to 28 other countries, so airports are an obvious point of screening. Omnisense, a Singapore-based manufacturer, is receiving unprecedented demand to crank out the latest version of its mass fever screening system. This system is manufactured to be developed in large numbers quickly during public health emergencies with minimal training of operators. These look really cool, but how do they work? Thermal imaging cameras capture heat emitted by objects and not visible light, like regular cameras. As people pass in front of the camera, hotter areas look brighter on the screen. These cameras are capable of capturing temperature differences as small as 0.1 degrees Celsius. These cameras are non-invasive and safe as there's no radiation emitted. If the cameras capture someone with a high temperature, then health authorities could conduct a screening for the virus. Although helpful, like anything, this isn't a 100% effective screening method since some infected people don't show any symptoms, including a high fever or raised body temperature. Number 4. Drones. We all know what drones are. Some are used by vloggers, travelers, hobbyists, and in more extreme cases, the military, but not all drones are airborne. We usually like to think of them capturing really cool shots and dramatic landscapes, but how could they be used to combat viral outbreaks like the ones we see in the world today? Let's take a look. In some cases, they're being used for remote surveillance like you see here, where officials in China are asking people remotely to either protect themselves better when they're spotted out in public without a mask, or to stay indoors while the quarantines are in effect. Drones can also be used to disinfect. Popular drone manufacturer DJI has pledged almost $1.5 million in aid to help contain the current outbreak of the virus. The company has adapted its series of agricultural spraying drones to spray chlorine or ethanol alcohol-based disinfectants in potentially affected areas to help contain or prevent the spread of the virus. DJI has already sprayed disinfectant in over 3 million square meters in Shenzhen and helped 1,000 counties to adopt this spraying method. This way, Chinese authorities have been able to cover large areas dramatically quicker than traditional spraying methods. Using this method has also reduced risk to workers who would otherwise spend more time potentially exposed to both the virus and the disinfectant. We've also seen images online where mini drone tanks are being deployed to spray disinfectant in cities. What about delivery? Another company called Antwork has also taken their drones as well as an unmanned station as a solution to transport medical samples and quarantine materials between multiple hospitals. Its automatic and unmanned operation can significantly reduce the potential contact between samples and workers in the transportation process, and also improve the delivery speed. Number 3. AI. How is artificial intelligence used during a global outbreak? One company at the forefront of tracking the virus is Bluedot. This company's early warning system uses artificial intelligence, including language processing and machine learning, to track over 100 infectious diseases by analyzing thousands of articles in 65 languages every day. This data helps the company know when to notify clients, who are usually hospitals and governments, about the potential presence and spread of an infectious disease. They can even track other data, such as traveler itinerary information and flight paths, which can help give the company additional clues about how a disease will likely spread. In one example, Bluedot was able to predict other cities in Asia where the coronavirus would show up after it appeared in mainland China. We should point out that the final results from the AI are analyzed by human researchers. The entire goal here is to get information to healthcare workers as quickly as possible, with the hope that they can diagnose or isolate infected and potentially contagious people early on. This system can also use other types of data, like information about an area's climate, temperature, or even their local livestock to predict whether someone infected with the disease is likely to cause an outbreak in the area. Number 2. Apps. We all have them on our phones, but how are they helpful during a global outbreak? Baidu, which is essentially China's answer to Google, has its own mapping app. The company released an epidemic map for its Baidu Map app that shows the location of confirmed and suspected cases of the virus in real time, but only covers a limited number of cities for now. It's not exactly clear how precise the pins on the map are, but this is all in an effort to make it easier for people to avoid areas where the virus has spread. Their app also shows live data on the coronavirus, including epidemic control checkpoints and traffic arrangements. This could help the millions of people in the cities that have been locked down to stop the spread of the virus. One of China's biggest cybersecurity companies, Qihoo 360, has also created an app that can let its users check if they've traveled by plane or train with someone who has come in contact with the virus. Number 1. Germ-killing robots. This is some of the coolest looking tech in the list. UVC light is part of the ultraviolet light spectrum and emits a high frequency of UV light that makes it extremely effective at killing bacteria, viruses, mold, and other pathogens. These UVC robots, like the Xenex light strike robot, are typically used in hospitals to disinfect air, water, and surfaces in rooms and operating rooms. Another similar machine is the Germ Falcon, created by Daimler Innovations. Since air travel plays a direct role in the way diseases spread around the globe, airplanes have the ability to carry germs across continents and oceans. This particular machine is formatted so that it can fit between the aisles of airplane seats. Thanks for sticking around for the whole countdown. Let me know which number was your favorite. If you've seen other tech out there that wasn't included on this list, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.